What up, everybody? Hello, hello. Welcome to Shoot the Shit Time. It's Saturday night at the Cottage. How are you guys doing? Hello, hello. Anybody out there in YouTube land that wants to chat me up, come on in. We may throw some cards, we may not. I don't know. We're just gonna see. It's Saturday and we are feeling good. Just feeling good. I hope you guys are having a good night. And you guys will have to tell me whether or not you are ready for Christmas, the holidays, whatever. Anybody out there in YouTube land wanting to chat me up, come on in. Where you guys at tonight? Where you guys at? There's Brittany. What you doing? What you doing, girl? Good to see my little Cappy friend. What's up? Hey, Kay, how you doing? What's up? Hey, Carol, what's up? Magical J, how you doing? Hey, Michaela, what up, what up? I don't have any idea what we're going to do. We're going to chat. We're going to talk shit. We might throw cards. I don't know. We'll see. Hey, Latoya, DSM, Dark Michael, how you doing? Hey, Angela, Diana, Tracy, Bun Bun, Alexis, her Heracles 96, Erica, Maria, what's it? Oh, I want to go, Maria. Salsa dancing sounds fun. Oh, I love it. Tiki vibes. Love, love, love it. Hey, Amanda, I should have poured me some wine before I came in here. I may go in there and pour me some in a minute. Hey, Karen. Hey, Freedom. What's up? How y'all doing? Howdy, howdy. Yeah. Anastasia. Right. Hey, Stilettos. What's up? How's everybody? What are y'all doing tonight? What's everybody doing? Are y'all drinking? Are y'all watching Netflix? What, you just got your bottle delivered. I love it, dark skin Michael. That's so cool. Hey, Marie S., what's up? Amy, how you doing? Birdie, what's up? Good to see you guys. Good to see y'all. Daniel, how you been? What y'all doing? What's everybody doing? Are y'all ready for the holidays? You're having a margarita. Making steaks. I'm coming to your house. Oh, that sounds good. About to pass out. I heard that, Jay. Ice storm. Ooh, that's chilly. Trying to find something on Netflix. I heard that. Orange juice and vodka. Okay. Kids are kicking my tail. Oh, I heard that. I heard that, Stilettos. Hey, Lex, you're working. Hey, Michelle. Shit, I ain't going nowhere. My hermit ass, Michelle. I'm staying right up here. I'm going to post up in my house, Michelle. I ain't going nowhere. I say that I'm a Gemini. That might change in 15 minutes. I could totally change my mind, right? Hey, Diana. Well, thank you for that. Hey, Jeff. How can you pay me now? I actually have readings 10% off till midnight tonight. Raising hell into this full moon energy, right? Oh, I know, right? Hey, Amanda, what's up? Roasting your veggies. I have friends coming through later. Oh, that's going to be nice, Anastasia. I love that. I love that. Hey, Carmel, what's up? I'm not ready for Christmas, but I enjoy your readings. Okay, well, I'm glad you're here, and thanks for the I'm glad you like my readings. I actually am. I know, right? Hermit card on full on tonight. I'm caught up on my wrapping, and I've got almost everything. Hey, Queen Bee, I'll feel better, Queen Bee. I'm sorry you're feeling sick. Yuck. Hey, Marisol, Trista, what you doing? Hey, Geraldine, what's up? I've wrapped everything that I've gotten, and I've got 2 more things that's supposed to be delivered, and I'll be ready. Can y'all believe that? But I'm doing Christmas here early. We're doing Christmas here with my daughter a week from yesterday. So in 6 nights. So I had to kind of be ready a little bit early. But then, and then I'm going to Mobile for a couple of days for actual Christmas. You haven't even started shopping. Girl, you better get on it, Anastasia. Hey, Terrell, how you doing? You better get on it. Hey, Macy, what's up? You know what, Brittany? There ain't a thing in the world wrong with it. What's up with you, China girl? How's my little Cappy Moon twin doing? Hey, bae. Hey, Maria Amethyst, how you doing? Tracy Vega, you started shopping today. There's Happy Painting. How you doing? Good to see you. Is this your Christmas gift? I guess. Yeah, if you want it to be. If you want it to be. Comfy, cozy in my living room. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, I am from Alabama and I am still living in Alabama, Angela. I am still in Alabama, right? I'm glad you're doing good, Happy Painting. Bah humbug, Queen Bee. I'm so sorry you feel bad. I hope you feel better soon. I hope you feel better soon. Hey, Caramel Express Empress, how are you doing? You're from Alabama too. Okay. Okay. Do you still live in Alabama or are you elsewhere? People I know are pretty easygoing. Love to spend money on a huge. Oh, I like that. New Year's. Ah, okay. Random food, champagne. I love that. I love that. What? Amanda Lynn. Not that I. Oh, yes. Yeah. They can have nests that are like holes in the ground. Amanda Lynn. That is true. Hey, Taylor Noir. Okay. Alabama, Arkansas, right, Brittany? I know. Well, I'm not doing mini reads, Jeff. I'm not doing mini reads right now. I am just shooting the shit, to be honest with you. Hey, Firefox. I'm not doing mini reads. Now, I have like 2-question and 3-question readings on my website that are 10% off right now. I'll probably do minis tomorrow night, but whoever, if I've got a couple of readings that if y'all book them, I'll do them probably tomorrow. I believe it. I mean, it hurts too, Amanda Lynn, when you step on those things. Hey, Lorna Stoney, how you doing? Good to see you. Firefox, I was watching a documentary about some of the cults in Australia. I go down these rabbit trails and watch the craziest shit sometimes. Do y'all do that or is it just me? Like I'll watch like I think it's Gemini, right? I think it's Gemini. I just I'll go down these rabbit trails and I'll just be like, I'll start watching one thing and it'll lead to another. I'll watch crazy shit. Right. Oh, okay. UAP stuff. Okay. Mama taught me to put a glass bowl on one end of their nest holes and pour gas down the other. Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, Brittany. Love you right back. I know, right? Drones and orbs. I just like, what? What? It's like, can it get any crazier here? Right. Yeah, just Australian paranormal. Okay. Okay. I gotcha. I watch the craziest stuff sometimes, and I don't know how I get off. Like I'm a true crime junkie. I like watching stuff about cults. I love stuff about the crooked preachers. What is wrong with me? Right. Oh, really, Carmel? Okay. Hey, Coffee Sips, how you doing? Hey, Rhea, how you doing? Good to see you. Do you, Carmel? Yeah, see, Michaela, see what I'm saying? It's like, how did I get here? How did I start watching this? Okay, funny. Can I tell y'all a funny story? Michaela, you'll crack the hell up at this. Hey, Jess, how you doing? Okay, story time. It's a short one. So, a couple of days ago, I'm in my rabbit trail. I'm watching YouTube. I'm on the YouTube rabbit trail, right? Watching just stupid shit. Okay. And I was watching the funny Pentecostal Holy Roller church videos. I was raised Pentecostal, okay? I was raised in this stuff, okay? So, right. And I have a lot of family that are still very active in the Pentecostal church. I have preachers in my family, like the whole 9 yards, right? The falling out and the speaking in tongues and all that kind of stuff. Okay. So I was watching those videos and there was this short that I found. And these people were shouting, and they had made it to the tune of what's that song? It's a rap song. Don't start no shit. Don't we don't what's that song? What else does it say? I don't know. They had done and it was just a short. Y'all, this thing had over 1 million views, okay? Now wait, here's the funny part. As it spans the audience, up at the front of the church is my fucking cousin. I shit you not. I watched that thing 100 times. It's him. And I finally went back and researched, and that service took place in Alabama, and he was there. I really dug it up. It's like my long lost preacher cousin. Yeah, don't start no shit. Don't be no shit. That's it, Queen Bee. Yes, it was my cousin. It's really him. I was like, oh my God. And that video has like over 1 million views. And I'm just like, oh my God. I'm like, of course I would find my cousin of all the crazy shit, right? How did I find him here? Which he and I don't communicate because he thinks I'm going to hell, right? Because, I play with the devil cards, right? But at any rate, I have not, Taylor Noir. I have not. But is that not like the most hysterically funny, like what is going on here, right? Like inside, but it was him. I looked and like I sent it to Tyler. I'm like, Tyler, look at this. And he's like, oh my God, that's an epic video. I go, no, look at this guy right here in the so-and-so colored shirt. He's like, what? I said, that's my cousin. I'm like, that's my cousin. He's a preacher. I know, right, Brittany? I guess we all have our YouTube fame one way or another in my family. Some of us through being a holy roller, and some of us through playing with the devil's cards, right? Oh, Lord. Oh, my gosh. Hey, Magdalena, how you doing? Good to see you. Anyway, isn't that irony? I know, I swear. And me sitting there watching it just like snickering, and then I went, what? Okay, Taylor Noir. I'll tell you which one I was watching today was now, and this, I don't know if you would call this a cult or not, but it was the ones out of Australia named Hillsong. What's his name? I can't think of it. They had quite a lot of, dirt around that. And then there was another one, and I can't think of the name of it, but it was a cult that was over in Australia, but I can't think of the name of it. But see, it went down the rabbit trail. It went from one thing to another to another. I love the cards too, right, Queen Bee? But I was watching Hillsong because we used to listen to Hillsong music back whenever I was in the Pentecostal movement, right? Yeah, see, okay, yeah, Firefox. What's it, Brian somebody? What's his name? I forgot. Yeah, it's very intense, right? Brian somebody, and his daddy is very controversial. Like they had, I don't know, gosh, it was just a mess. Right. But now the days that led up to the Hillsong thing, the rabbit trail that I was on, I was watching the stuff about like Benny Hinn and Kenneth Copeland and stuff like that, which I already know that they're, but I was still watching because that's what we do. Because that's what we do, right? When we go down the rabbit hole. Oh, really, Brittany? Really? Hey, Empress, how you doing? Good to see you. So but this is how I decompress. Because like when I do live streams, right, I get real drained, of course, because I'm reading cards and there's a lot of people here, which I love doing it, right? But he does. He looks evil as all get out, doesn't he, Anastasia? I swear to God. But anyhow, he is scary to me. I mean, I'm not scared of him, but I think he is creepy, right? He's creepy. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah. I was but yeah, I was watching all that stuff, but I go down those rabbit holes. Yes. Yeah, I think so too, Anastasia. I think so too. Oh, and I watched this one documentary where the news people that were doing the documentary on Benny Hinn, they sent somebody in undercover that pretended to have polio and went to one of his, healing meetings or whatever. And she went up on stage and he, healed her or whatever. And so then they interviewed him after the fact, and he's like, we always check people out to make sure it's legit. And she had been undercover the whole time and she never had polio, right? And they said, do you see this girl right here? You didn't check her out. And then he was like, touch not mine anointed. And he was like threatening them. And it's like, it was real vile, real evil, right? Hey, Clark, how you doing? Good to see you. But yeah, it was creepy. It was creepy. Hey, Autumn, how you doing? How you doing? Well, I go through phases of watching a channel called Rotten Mango. Oh, I probably would like that if it's rabbit holes for sure. Hey, Jim Lewis, what's up? Good to see you. I am having a good night. I hope you are too, Clark. I just got through doing some personal reads, and I wasn't live today, as I didn't throw cards today per se, but oh, did you? Is that the channel name, Rotten Mango? I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm hungry. Hey, Amanda the Sun, how are you? I'm gonna have to look that up though. Joey, I've been missing. Where you been, Joey? I've been missing you. Good to see you, love. How you been? Hey, Priyanka, how are you, sweetheart? It's always so good to see you, Priyanka. Finally decorated. Oh, that's good. That'll put you in the spirit for sure. For sure, for sure. I want something good to eat. I think I'm going to Anastasia's. She's cooking steaks. Okay. Rotten Mango. Sure isn't it? Oh, I will like that. Oh, another rabbit trail that I've been going down. Oh no, Greenie Joey. I hope you're doing okay. Really, Anastasia? That's crazy. That's hilarious. Greenie Joey, I hope you get to feeling better, or I hope you are better. Hey, Moonstruck. The other rabbit trail I've been going down is all the stuff with the United Healthcare fiasco. What is it that Brian? What's his name? And I can't think of his name, Mangione or whatever. But I'm glad you're doing better, Joey. But I've been following that, and I saw this. There's this girl that's got a channel. I don't even know her channel name, and I'm not subscribed to it. But she did a couple of videos. Yeah, Luigi, I guess is how you say it. I know, right, Brittany? And he is so fine, isn't he? He is a good looking. He's smart too. But anyway, that whole thing is weird. Okay, that guy was way too smart to be caught with all the stuff that he had on him when he was caught. It don't make no sense. There's more to that. There's more to that. There's more to that whole thing. It's not so cut and dried. Just my opinion. Take it with as you want, but I think there's more to the story. You just don't have somebody with that level of intelligence. See, I heard that too, Brittany. I heard that too. The Gotham City timeline. I believe it, Firefox. Oh, yeah. He's the one they wanted. Yes. See, and he had that manifesto that said he acted alone. I call bullshit. Why was that guy out there with no security around him when normally he has security all around him? Okay. And Luigi got out there just a couple of minutes before he came out. Make it make sense, because it doesn't. It does not make sense, right? Oh, really, Healer Nation? I don't know, but I think there's more to it. I definitely do. See, Jess? See? Hey, Spirit 1111. Had back surgery. He was, yeah, that is true. That is true. They showed his x-rays on the news. They sure did. Yeah, and they went on with the meeting. Exactly. Exactly. Hey, masking off. Right. I know. Hey, NA. Hey, Jazzy B. I know. I know. See, I agree. I think there's more to it, Queen Bee. We may never know. Probably won't. But right. Hey, Lisa. How you doing? But yeah, it's you'll never. There's more to that. Mm-mm. There's more to that. Yeah. Going on with that meeting just speaks volumes. It just tells you everything you need to know about that entire industry, particularly that company, right? Well, thank you, Michaela. I loved it. In a collab like that, I'm not always able to interact with the chat as much either, but like I had a great time. I thought it went really well. Yeah, me too, Moonstruck. I agree, Jess. I know, NA. I think it was a stockholder meeting. We haven't talked about that, and that's a rabbit hole, the Jersey drones, Amanda, that I have not gone down, but I'm sure I will if you give me time. I've been seeing that stuff on there too. I want to get out that rabbit trail too, but I have not gone down that rabbit trail yet. Spraying stuff? No way, Joey. No way. I haven't been. That's a rabbit trail I still need to go down. You know, Priyanka, there was a sweet group of people that was in that collab. We had some really sweet people there, right? Brittany, yes. What Brittany said. What Brittany said. What Brittany said. That's where it needs to happen, right? What? Queen Bee, are you serious? So, Priyanka, we've done them before. Tyler and I have done collabs before. We may do one when during the party during March, or during that time that of his party when he's in Georgia. We may do one then. Wow, Jess, be careful. Hey, Luna, what you doing? What you doing? But it wouldn't surprise me either, Spirit. It wouldn't. Hey, Kamala, I'm down for whatever. All right. I heard that. I don't know if we'll do that topic, Luna. We'll probably do something a little more general, right? Hey, Logan, I may do a collective or something. I may do a collective. I might throw some cards and just do a collective. Hey, Florence, how you doing? You want me to do a collective? I'll do a collective. What does a collective need to know? What does a collective need to know about romance? Hey, Dana, how you doing? What does a collective need to know about romance? I think you're right, Spirit. I think it's going to be a weird year. I think things are just going to continue to get weirder and weirder and weirder. That's my prediction. What does the collective need to know about romance? What does the collective need to know about romance? What does the collective need to know about romance? What does the collective need to know about romance? Ooh. Let's see. What does the collective need to know about romance? What's the collective message for romance? Here we go. What does the collective need to know about romance? What does the collective need to know about romance? Queen Bee, you ain't got to do that. Thank you for that. Y'all are going to hear from somebody. Look at there. What does this tell me? Y'all are somebody's popping up and wants to reconnect with you. Somebody's popping up, wants to reconnect with you that you've not heard from in a while. There's been silence between you and this person. They want to reconnect. It's somebody that you got history with. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Talk about rabbit trails. Here we go with this intense soul bond, past life bougie shit. Woo woo. Whoever this is, you got a soul bond with them. You got a soul connection with them. They're coming back around. They're coming back around. That thing ain't played out yet, right? It ain't played out yet. Gemini, Pisces here. You got a decision to make. Cards are saying don't rush into a decision. Take your time. Make this person show you everything about themselves. Don't make a rash decision. Hold their feet to the fire. Make sure they take accountability for any bullshit. And make sure you take accountability for any bullshit, right? That as well. Make sure you see everything all clear, the truth. Get past this Mercury retrograde bullshit too, all right? Let that post-shadow shit go so you've got clarity, all right? That's coming out as well. The Lover's card suggests that you should take the high road, right? I tell you what, I'm going to pull some oracles for you guys. Y'all want me to pull some oracles? Oh, who was it that asked me about a good beginner deck? Who was that? Somebody asked me that a while right when I started reading. So this is my absolute all-time favorite deck right here. Hey, Lily, I'm going to pull some in a minute. This is my all-time favorite deck right here. It is Gilded Tarot Royale. And do you know, funny story, right after like the week that I started my channel, Tyler was on his channel talking about this deck and how much he loved it. And I went and bought it and fell in love with it too. And this is my favorite deck to this day, all them years ago. And it's still my favorite. Now, I say I've bought probably 100 decks and replaced it because they wear out and they don't shuffle good, right? But yeah, this is my all-time. This is an excellent beginner deck. This is an excellent beginner deck for anybody. Gilded is also good. Gilded Royale. It is, this is almost the same deck. This is Gilded and this is Gilded Royale. And this one does not have borders. This one does. Both of them are a lot of the same artwork on these two decks. The cards in Royale are a little bit heavier duty than the one in Gilded, though. These wear out quicker. But both of these, this is a joint collaboration between Barbara Moore and Cira Marchetti, two amazing tarot card creators, right? So I hope that answered the question of what I think is a good beginner deck. Yeah, the one with the borders. I heard that. I like the owl deck a lot as well, but for beginning, I like that a lot. That's one of my favorites. Hey, Cadillac, what's up? I'm gonna pull some. Let's pull some oracles for the collective. I'm gonna pull from this one. I have not used this one in forever. Forever. What do they need to know from the love oracle? What do they need to know from the love oracle? Be careful of a player around you. Charming, manipulative, karmic. It's a big test. What else from this deck? You've got a soulmate around you. I said that. I saw that in the tarot. All right. Soul contract, soul connection, past life stuff. I like the Lightseer deck too, but I can't shuffle it because the cards are too stiff. I'm going to pull a spiritual AF card for y'all as well. Let's pull a spiritual AF for the collective. What do they need to know from spiritual AF? This is one of my favorite little decks. I never use it, but I like it. Here we go. Self-care isn't selfish. If you were really going to take care of yourself today, what would you do? So why aren't you doing it? No healthy person wants you to sacrifice yourself for them. Really, anyone who wants you to sacrifice yourself for them is a selfish jerk. Don't assume that the people in your life are selfish jerks who can't handle you doing what you need to do for yourself either, right? Let's pull another spiritual AF. I like these cards. Here we go. Hey, Kelly, stay warm. You can't save your face. You can't save your face and your ass at the same time. Is there a secret you're keeping? Is ego keeping you from being honest about who you really are? Go ahead and admit where you fucked up. Seriously, we all fuck up in some way. Welcome to being human. You do you, baby. I love that one. I love that deck. That's such a cool deck. All right. I want to pull. Where's Moonology? Where's Moonology? I don't know. Let's see what your person would say to you. Let's pull a hidden truth. I have not, Gigi. I have not seen that deck. I know, right, Doris? I like that deck too. Let's pull a hidden truth. Let's pull a hidden truth. What would your person say to you? I do love and light. Do you? This one. Okay, whoever's on your mind sees life through a different lens now. I don't know what that means, but they've had a change of perspective. There you go. There you go. I want to do the Rebel deck. You know, that's like one of my favorites. This one will call you out too. It's fun. Rebel deck. Hey, Sam, what's up? Rebel deck. Let's pull from the Rebel deck. Here we go. What does the collective need to know from the Rebel deck? What does the collective need to know? Where? I don't know where my Moonology deck is. I reorganized, but now I can't find shit. Where are you? Is that it? Oh, yeah. I found it. I'll pull from it in a minute. Let's pull from Rebel deck. Oh, thank you, Sam. Here we go. Hey, Calypso. Shame, regret, and guilt. Those are just bullshit. Forgive. Let that shit go. Love that. Yeah, just a general reading for the collective. For funsies. How do your pets feel about you? I'll pull that in a minute. I want to pull from this deck. I have not used this deck in forever. Honest Love Tarot. It's a good deck, and I need to start using it again. Okay, ask a yes or no question. Think of a yes or no question, and I'm going to give you the answer. Yes or no question. Y'all ready? Here it is. Not right now. The last time I counted, Spirit, I was over 50. Look, somebody was wrong. Somebody wants to tell you they were wrong, right? There you go. Hey, Noodlehead, how you doing? All right, let's see how your pets feel about you. Let me get my let's do Snoopy deck. Let's do my Peanuts deck. How does your pet feel about you? How does your pet feel about you? How does your pet feel about you? Hey, Zona, how's your pet feel? How does your pet feel about you? How does your pet feel about you? Me too, Greedy Joey. How does your pet feel about you? How does your pet feel for you? How does your pet feel about you? Oh, they love you. They feel your pet likes y'all's relationship. They feel like it's equal give and take. They feel like you're their soulmate. Which, okay, I really think pets can be one of our soulmates. Okay, I love that. You know what? Your pets, sometimes you break their heart, though. Why? Why do you break their heart sometimes? I don't know. They feel like you have other priorities. They may feel like you put work ahead of them and that you need to spend more time with them. Right. Two of Wands. They may want a companion. They may want you to get another pet. They may want you to get them a dog or a cat, right? I love that, right? That's funny. How did I know I had the ability to read? I didn't. In fact, I had huge blockages. And one of my witchy besties kept telling me, you can read, you're going to read tarot for a living. And I was struggling. Phoenix, thank you. Thank you for that. But anyway, he kept telling me, and I would try, and I couldn't read. I was just like, this don't make no sense. And he's like, just let the cards talk to you. Don't try to overthink it. That was my problem. I was trying to overthink it, right? Does that make sense? My cats want a companion for Christmas. Right, Doris? Get my bunny rabbit a puppy dog. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. That's hilarious. I can tell you that my dog probably is fine with me not having a another one, right? I know, right? Not a Gemini overthink. Imagine that, right? A Mercury person overthinking. I know, crazy, right? Can y'all see my Christmas tree? Well, I'm on my video camera right now, but I tell you what I will do is I will make some pictures of it and put it on my community page. How about that? Because this is like, I can't move this camera because I'm not on my phone. But I would if I could, love and light. But what I'll do is I'll post some pictures of it on my community page. Hey, Victoria. Oh, a Maltipoo. 2 cats and a dog. That's a lot, Doris. Will Jay respond to my apology voicemail with forgiveness? He's a stubborn Taurus. I don't know. I'm not getting anything. I love Christmas. I like decorate. My favorite is Halloween. My favorite is Halloween. Hold on, Sam. King of Pentacles. I don't think so. In the reverse. I don't think so. I don't think you'll hear from the Taurus. I don't think so. Trace, how you doing? I do too, Doris. Doris, you crack me up because you've got cats and dogs. People ask me, are you a cat person or a dog person? I'm like, yes, I am both. I have dogs, but like I love cats too, right? Nah, I'm not really doing super chats, April. I'm just like here or there. Here or there. Everybody think of a yes or no question. We'll do my pendulum. How about that? Think of a yes or no question. Just think on it real hard right now. Think of a yes or no question. All right. Think of a yes or no question. Think of a yes or no question. We're going to do my pendulum. Yes. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. Yay. Lights going 365 days a year. I love that. I love that. Happy, happy, joy, joy. So I hope that was a good yes for y'all. Yeah, Jennifer, it was for whatever your question was. So, oh, really, Michaela? Really? Huh. Oh, wow. Okay. There you go. There you go. Ah, Sarah. Oh my. Hey, Brittany X, what's up? What's up? How y'all doing? Oh wow, Jennifer. Hey, if you ask if you win $1 million, you remember who gave you your answer, right? Oh wow, brown skin Tiffy. Wow. Trace, don't forget where you got your answer from, right? Hey, Electra. They are here, Electra Milk Tarot. I don't have to ask my cards that one. They are here, sweetie. They've been here for a long time. They walk amongst us all. Hey, let's see. Really? Okay. Yep, definitely here. Right. Oh, yeah. I think so too, but Firefox, probably longer than humans have been, but what do I know, right? The big lottery. Okay, Needlehead. All right. Okay, so that's a good question, Spirit. Spirit asks, when you shuffle the card, do they feel heavy or light sometimes? Neither, but sometimes they feel chaotic. And I can tell, this is going to sound crazy, but I can tell when the cards are ready. When I can feel the energy change whenever the cards are ready to be read. And I know that makes no sense, but that's really true, right? Um, I mean, I don't have a real strong opinion of it one way or another, Taylor Noah, about people who read for celebrities. You know, I know No Face, No Case does, and she's a friend of mine. Her name's Queenie, and I like her. Now she does zodiac readings too, you know, but but yeah. Okay, love bug. Enjoy your dinner, Anastasia. Well, and now I will say this, Spirit. Sometimes my decks let me know I'm not the deck you need to use. I know that sounds crazy too, but like they act different when they like when I shuffle them, they're like, this ain't the deck you need to be using, bitch. And I'm like, oh, okay. It's crazy. I do feel like that different people, your car, like different readers, your car, like I'm just going to use Tyler as an example because y'all all know Tyler and he's a reader. Tyler has a certain relationship with cards, and his cards speak to him in ways that are different than my cards speak to me. Is that weird? And I think that's true for all readers, just about it, right? And that's okay, and that's okay, right? Oh, Calypso, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, I know he wouldn't mind me using his using him as an example, right? About 8 years, Tracy. About 8 years I've been reading. So good question. Amanda says, do you read for yourself or prefer to have others read for you? I can read for myself, but I prefer to have others read for me because I feel like they're more objective. Good, Calypso. Good, good, good. Good. Hey, Tree Right. I think so, Joey. I think so too. Because some people like I've dealt with some people that were like, okay, I get psychic glimpses. Do you understand what I mean? I get psychic glimpses and I get downloads. But am I psychic? In spurts. I don't know if that makes any sense. But I have known some people that like blew me the hell away. It's like, how the hell do they figure that stuff out? Right. Um, but I think you're absolutely right, Greedy Joey. I think different people have different abilities. So Firefox asked if I see auras. I don't. I can feel people's energy. I feel it. I don't see it. I feel it, and I can feel how it feels. And I know that sounds crazy, but yeah, different people are going to be different. The reason that mine is likely, the reason that I, instead of seeing it, I feel it is because of my 12th house stellium, because that's very Piscean. So I'm more likely to feel energy than see it. Now, I have seen spirits and I have seen stuff like that, but I more often than not, I can sense it. I can just feel it. It's weird and it's hard to describe, but yeah. Oh wow. Now if I look in somebody's eyes, I can see things too, magical tarot. I will say that. I don't necessarily see their aura, but I can tell you things about them. Like I can sometimes look at a picture of a person's face and I can tell you things that's happened to. So that's kind of crazy, right? Sometimes I'll get headaches, Karen. Sometimes I will. It depends, but I will. I did, Sarah. I didn't do it for money, but I did it privately, like for people that I knew, just as whatever. Right? Wow, spirit. My goodness, Caramel. So you're a 12th house stellium. I mean, Carmel. You're a 12th house stellium, right? Hey, Andrani, how are you? You've got the moon, your rising sun, your Scorpio rising, and North Node. So you're a stellium. Yeah, Jess. Yeah, it does sometimes, Florence. It does. It can. Um, oh yes, definitely magical tarot. It's if I know people, I don't tend to be able. I have blind spots, and again, that's because of my 12th house stellium that I have blind spots when I know people. But whenever I don't know people and I don't have a close connection to them, I can read their freaking mail. It's crazy. Yeah, you probably have to recharge in solitude, Firefox. Pisces moon and Lilith in the 12th house. Wow. Hey, Cass, what's up? Social battery runs out. Yeah. And, it's funny because Firefox, you were talking about that. It's like I'm an energy sponge too. So I have to have that solitude time. And yet it's such a paradox because I'm a Gemini and I love socializing too. I love talking to people. I love socializing, but also it drains me. So it's kind of like, even though I love it, it drains me. Right. Aries, Sun, Gemini, Moon, Venus, Leo, Cancer. Okay. Pisces in your 12th house. Wow. Enigmatic. I don't know what that means. I'm double Virgo, double water. When I meditate, I see very clearly and get flashes. Yeah, water is, yeah. I think they can, Victoria. I think they definitely can have meaning, those dreams, right? So every person has all the signs in the zodiac, to be honest with you. So there's times I can relate. I'll be honest with you. There are times I can relate to every, if I'm watching Tyler doing all signs and he's doing Aries all the way through, there are times that like I have nothing in Libra, nothing in my 7th house. And the Libra message is like, I know it's for me. I know that's crazy, but I like listening to all of them. But we all have Libra in our chart. We all have Aries in our chart. We all have Taurus in our chart. We have all 12 zodiac signs, right? So we can at times embody those different energies. I don't have any fire except my Lilith is in Sagittarius, but I feel like I'm very fiery. I feel like I embody a lot of fire energy, but I have things in my 1st house. So I don't have things in the 5th or the 9th. Those are the fire houses, the 1st, the 5th, and the 9th. But I have things in my 1st house, which is the Aries house. I have my North Node and my Venus in the 1st house. And so I think that's why I get a little bit fiery. Right. Capricorn Sun, Gemini Moon, Scorpio rising. Yeah. Maybe, maybe not, Victoria. It's definitely probably coming from your subconscious. Hey, Kirsty. Thank you. Thank you for that. How are things in Ireland? Hey, Melanie. We've been on here an hour almost. Wow. Galway. Oh, wow. That's so cool. You don't relate to your Libra and Venus. I relate to my Cancer Sun, my Cancer Venus a lot, but I think it's also because Cancer is in my North, I have my North Node in Cancer. And so I have and I've got a lot of stuff in my 4th house. I've got stuff in the 4th, 8th, and the 12th. I have a water trine in my chart. I'm very watery from the house perspective. But it's like there's no, other than the Gemini sun and the Gemini rising, there is absolutely no air. I don't have anything in my third house, my seventh house, or my 11th house. It's all water houses. It's all water. Yeah. It can, Kelly. It can definitely, for sure. Where's your Saturn? Oh, you're about to come up on your Saturn return, Kelly, because Saturn will go into Aries when I forget next year or the next. I can't remember. I should know that because I'm in my Saturn return now. My natal Saturn is in Pisces, so I'm in my Saturn return at the moment. My second Saturn return. Oh, wow. Mercury and Leo, lady. So you're very Aquarian. You're very Aquarian with all those 11th house placements, right? Yeah, I would. Spirit. Thank you for that. I would, Luna. I would definitely do off the top of my head. I heard that, Brittany. Thank you for that, Spirit 1111. I appreciate that. It's the first part of it was rough, Black Amethyst. You know, it's about a 2.5, 3 year transit, right? The first part of it was really tough, but it's better now, Black Amethyst. It's much better now. It's almost like it's fine. But I had a lot of stuff that came home to roost, if you know what I mean. I experienced a lot of karma, but what I have learned in this Saturn return is if I take the obstacles in my stride and I don't complain about the obstacles and I stop and listen whenever Spirit's telling me the reason that this is happening to you is because you did this and this is cosmic law. You're experiencing karma here. And I'll take that and I don't fight with it. And I'm like, oh, and I learn from it, it'll ease up and it makes it a lot easier. So I think if you just, stay open to the lessons in your Saturn return, that is key. That is going to help you a lot. So you're in your Saturn return as well, Nana baby, if your Saturn is in Pisces. So you can look up Saturn in Aquarius. Yes, Lena. Is yours in the Aries, Brittany? You're an Aries North Node. My daughter's an Aries North Node, Noodlehead. Aries North Node is a tough North Node, but it's a good one. Hey, Miss Gemini, how you doing? Yes, love and light. I agree. Your Saturn's in Gemini. Okay. Of course, Kelly. Of course. Yeah, I think one of the most important things about being in a Saturn return is to stay humble. Don't feel like you're too big in your britches. Don't feel like you're all that in a bag of chips. Be open to the lessons. Listen when Spirit's trying to tell you something. That'll make it a hell of a lot easier. It makes a difference of whether you get lube or not, if you get my drift. That's the only way I know to put it, okay? It's like, is the karma going to be a little bit easier or are you going to make it difficult, right? Does that make sense? Take care, Firefox. Thank you, Needlehead. Rising is in Libra. Sun in Virgo. Your sun's in the 12th house. Your sun is in your 12th house. That's a tough one, Mercury and Leo. Well, because Aries North Node has to learn to be independent and to take leaps of faith, to take risk, to advocate for themselves, to be their own advocate, to make their own way, to blaze their own trails. And that's against everything that they're comfortable with, because a Libra South Node is more comfortable collaborating and working with others and in partnerships. And one of the struggles with Aries North Node is codependency that they have to heal, right? And finding their own identity. Sometimes Calypso. Sometimes I do. No, midheaven is something different than your North Node. Your midheaven is like your 10th house stuff, right? Take care, Lisa. Oh, it is in the 11th. Okay, Mercury and Leo, lucky you. That is good. That's good. Leo North Node. Self-expression. Self-expression. That's your thing. To stand out, do your thing, be yourself. Don't be afraid to be different. Don't be afraid to lead, stand out from the crowd with a Leo North Node. Moon in Pisces in the 5th. Capricorn North Node. I heard that, Brittany. Aries Sun, Leo Rising, Capricorn Moon. Oh, wow, Kirsty. Oh, okay, Sarah. Well, hey, Tony, what's up with you? North Node Gemini. I have some Spirit 1111 and I like them, but I'm not real into them all that much. But they definitely, I think they can be very helpful. Crystals can. Hey, Moon Doula. You ain't lying, Moon Doula. She says it's easy to slip into that Capricorn South Node with the Cancer North Node. You ain't lying. Girl, you said it all right there. That is, and it can be so ugly. It can be so gross because when you slip into that Capricorn South Node, you tend to go into that low vibrational energy of Capricorn can be beautiful energy, right? So, but the trick is to take those skills from the South Node to help you go towards your North Node, right? Are you a Cancer North Node as well, Moon Doula? Oh, so you're opposite me, Mercury and Leo, lady. Saturn Daddy is in Gemini. Saggy North Node. Oh, that's a good one. Chiron in Leo. Hey, Carrie. Oh, you do? Okay. You too, Moon Doula. I gotcha. So you just have to study, Ms. Gemini. I just have to study, read books, research on astrology, the houses, the nodes. You can read for hours. You see that sometimes, Taylor Noir. Well, I love you too, Melee Linda. Scorpio North Node. Oh, wow. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. South Node in Gemini would be tough because, man, you would revert to those low vibrational Gemini behaviors. Oh, that would be tough. South Node Capricorn is yucky too, though. But right. Well, because your comfort zone is staying the same. You don't like change at all, Jess A. Absolutely hate change, and you were here. You literally, what your soul wants you to learn to do is to constantly transform and change and be adaptable. I could believe that, Moon Doula. I could believe that because that Virgo South Node, right? They want to be analytical, and that's really calling them to be more into their ethereal spirituality, right? It's always opposite. Yeah, your nodes are going to be always on the opposite. That's not a stupid question, Brittany. So, Jennifer, you're a Cancer North Node like me. You have the same North Node and South Node that I do. So look it up, Sarah. You can just research Gemini North Node and read for days. Google is literally your best friend. Right. Right, Sarah Lynn. I know, Calypso, right? That's crazy, isn't it? South Node is Gemini and you're a Gemini sun. That's tough. Oh, I bet you. Yeah, Michaela. North Node Libra, South is Aries. That's tough, Brittany. Capricorn, South Node Pisces, North Node Virgo. Yeah. Priyanka, you're an Aquarius, I remember, because you're always thanking me for the Aquarius. You are always so sweet, by the way, Priyanka. I really never thank you enough for your comments, but they mean a lot. Thank you for that. Whenever you comment on my stuff, it means a lot. I like I like I like a pie chart, like either on astro.com or astroseek.com. Saturn is in Aries, so you're coming up on a Saturn return soon. Hey, Daniel. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Whoa, you're an Aquarius stellium, Priyanka. That's crazy. Hey, live fit with Rana. I'll try. I'm looking at my chart. My sun is a Gemini. North node is Aquarius. Does the south node go by another name? Yes. So if the north node is in Aquarius, the south node will be in Leo. Isn't that a pretty name, Brittany? Priyanka? I don't know if I'm saying it right or not, but I think it's pretty. Hey, Smile, how are you? Jupiter and Uranus is in Aquarius. Wow. Uranus in Aquarius is in domicile, so it's very strong in your chart, that energy. Ah, yeah, caramel. That's why, because of that Taurus South node. That's why you don't like change. You have a Saturn Taurus. Okay, Shay. Saturn in Aquarius in the fourth house. Saturn is in domicile in Aquarius, so it would be stronger there. Saturn in the fourth is going to be tough. That's going to be tough. Yes, Luna, K2. K2, right. Well, thanks, Jess. I have fun. I love astrology. I could talk about it all day. I do a lot of astrology videos over on FamJam. I did a video a while back about Saturn in your chart, and then I did one on Pluto, which Pluto is my favorite planet to talk about. It's a hard planet. It's a very difficult planet. And next I'm going to do Uranus. I bet, Julia. I bet. But the next one I'm going to do, and I'm going to try to do it in the next few days, is I'm going to do Uranus, right? Oh, yeah, that's my membership. That's where I do. I have like a lot of content about shadow work, emotional healing. I have a lot of stuff about astrology. I occasionally do readings for FamJam, but it's mostly other spiritual stuff over there. But that's my membership. I don't talk about FamJam nearly enough. I heard that, Sarah Lynn. You are a conversationalist, though, Sarah Lynn. I can tell. I heard that, Tony. Oh, definitely. Well, I'd love to have it. Yep, FamJam is the name of my membership thing, Moon Doula. Western astrology versus Eastern. And what do you think of numerology? So I know more about Western astrology. I think all the different astrology, whatever you want to call it, are useful and helpful. I think they're all stuff that we can learn from sidereal and Western, all of that, right? Oh my gosh, Black Amethyst, you're like a freaking Scorpio. Well, and you got a Scorpio moon, but if Pluto's on your ascendant, boy, that is powerful. That is tough, but you could turn that into a freaking, let me tell you something, Black Amethyst, having Pluto on your ascendant. Okay, very tough placement, but you could transmute that and become a thick fucking badass Black Amethyst. You may already have, I don't know, right? But yes, yeah, you would need to know your birth time, Millie Linda. It helps too, right? Yeah, I agree, Priyanka. But yeah, Black Amethyst, you and I will tell you what, Black Amethyst with that Pluto sitting on your ascendant, I guarantee you one thing. People do not forget you, and you make a lasting impression. And people either love you or hate you. And you've got big energy. I mean, you walk in the room and people are going to look at you because you just fill up a room, even if you don't say a damn thing. You've got a very big, powerful presence, and you can take that Pluto on your ascendant and just run with it, man. It's tough, but you could run with it, right? You could run with it. Oh, Moondula. I love that. I love Pluto, people. Look, Pluto is a hard ass planet, but I like it, fascinates me too. I know that's crazy, right? See, I love that for you, Black Amethyst. I love that. Another one that is a powerful one to have on your ascendant is Black Moon Lilith. Okay, that is a wound, and it is a very volatile area. Black Moon Lilith. It's where we can be very unhinged and out of control if we're not careful. But if we take that Black Moon wound, Black Moon Lilith wound, and we heal it and we transmute it, it can become a powerhouse for us. And people that have that sitting on their ascendant, it's kind of similar to Pluto on your ascendant in some ways, right? Whoa, Pluto's Scorpio in the first. Damn, he's very scorpionic. I love that, Brittany. I would probably fall in love with him too if I were you. No wonder you love him. No wonder you're into him. Hell, I wouldn't be able to stay away from that shit. I'd be on that like a duck on a June bug, Brittany. Put me all up on that. Yes. A Black Moon and Ascendant are the same. Wow. Wow, Heracles, that's crazy. I'm not sure, Julia. I know, Michaela. You know what my kryptonite is, Michaela. I've told you. Pluto in the sixth. Hey, Antonia. Aries Ascendant, Aries Rising. Okay. Melee Linda, if you're in the States, if you're in the United States, sometimes you can write to your state capital, right? Brittany. Brittany, you don't have to answer me. I already know the answer to this question. I know he fucks like the government. He can fuck like the government. But I didn't say that. Anyway. I know. It's awful, Michaela. It's the hot stove that I can't stop touching. I just apparently can't learn my lesson. Apparently, I've got big karmic lessons with Scorpios and I just can't seem to learn it. I just don't get it. I keep banging my head against the wall, wondering why I have a headache when it comes to those folks. I can't help it. My mother was a Scorpio, though. I love Scorpios. I can't help it. I do. It can be similar, Shay. Yeah, that would be an intense one for sure. I bet, Sarah Lynn. I bet. I like fire signs a lot, Joey. I really like fire signs. I do. I really get along well with fire signs. Because they usually are more straight up, right? Oh, I would never judge you, Melly Linda. Well, she didn't make me feel less than, Miley, because I'm not less than. There's no beef. I just don't associate with her anymore. Brittany, we both have Yahtzees, Brittany. We both have Yahtzees. Oh, really, Miss Gemini? Okay, I love them. Sagittarius is a little bit of a kryptonite for me too, because that's my seventh house. And y'all know how Saggies are. Now, look, I love Sagittarians, so I don't mean to throw off on them, but you know, and I know they don't give a fuck. They are non-committal. They don't give a fuck if they're in a relationship or not, right? Right. What do you think about fixed cardinal and mutable relationship compatibility stuff? I think I love fixed the most, but that's me. Yeah, I like fixed signs. I'm mutable, but I like fixed signs because they're different, and you got to get to used to knowing them. But like they're different, but they make sense to me. I understand how they operate a little better, right? You got your Yahtzee and switch teams. You did. But I'm not switching over to Geminis. Fuck that shit, Brittany. Fuck that. All right. Libras are cardinal. Libras are cardinal. They are fun. Sagittarians are fun. They are fun and funny and straight. I love how they speak their mind. I love how they speak their mind. But relationshiping with a Sagittarius is tricky, right? My moon and rising. So my sun is Gemini, my moon is Capricorn, and my rising is Gemini. Geminis are mutable because we're unstable bitches. Because we're unstable fucks, right? The mutables are Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Pisces. Hey, Kelly McKee, how you doing? And I know, right, Antonio. The cardinals are Aries, Libra, Capricorn, and Cancer. And the fixed are Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. Sagittarius not giving us fuck. Right, Brittany? There you go, Tony. You might as well, right? Your Mercury is in Gemini. Ooh, you're a smart girl. Moon doula, that isn't that. I bet you can communicate. I bet you've got a vocabulary, and I bet your brain. I bet you are smart. I bet you are so smart because Mercury is in domicile in your chart, right? Cinnamon Jones asks a great question. I do not believe in twin flames, and we have many soulmates. Let me help you know. I can help you know who your soulmates are, not is, but are, by telling you one thing. Anybody, Cinnamon Jones, that has made an impact on your life in a significant way, including your worst enemies, parents, siblings, dogs, best friends, anybody that screwed you over royally, that's a soulmate. Hope that helps. There we go. Oh, wow, Nancy. He's a Pisces sun, Cancer rising, Aquarius moon. Woo! That's a lot of water. That's a lot of water. I don't believe in twin flames. I believe in there. I do believe there is very, very intense energy that can exist between people. And you can usually see that in their synastry chart in astrology. Okay. And I have experienced that in connections. Yes. And you can usually see that in a chart. You can usually see that click in a chart, and it's karmic ties, usually past life stuff. There's that instant soul recognition. And yes, they are intended to change you. They're not romantic in all instances. Most are platonic. They're all here to teach you something. You may or may not marry them. Can I drop a big bombshell on y'all about romance and the divine? Y'all are going to throw tomatoes at me. The divine does not care if you're in a romantic relationship or not. They could give two fucks. The divine cares about one and only one thing: your soul ascension. That's all the divine cares about. And they will use any mechanism necessary to get your attention, to get you to do that, i.e., romance. Sometimes, Antonia, they are meant to be stressful. Yes, because when you have those soul ties, the whole point is they trigger your unhealed wounds. So yes, they would cause you to be stressful. They are an irritant. There is going to be natural friction at times. Other times, a soulmate is just somebody that you vibe with, that's there to support and love you and that sort of thing, right? For example, my mother was a soulmate. My dog is a soulmate, right? But like there's not friction there. There's just a tie. Some of my dogs were soulmates, others were not. I loved them all, right? And other pets too, right? Not just dogs, cats, everything, right? You can tell, you'll feel it. When you get used to feeling that soul connection with people, you can tell. You can absolutely tell. The best way to do this is by soul ascension. If you really want to manifest your significant person, the best way to do that is inner work, shadow work. Shadow work. Baxter, my dog that I have now, is a soulmate. Carolina, the Scorpio, I loved her dearly, but we didn't have a soul bond, right? I know that's crazy. Now, was she special? Did I love her? Hell to the yeah. But Baxter, I can feel his soul. It's different. It doesn't mean you love anyone any less, but yeah, you definitely feel that connection. In fact, story time? Good deal, Lorna. Story time. So I have a plethora of information about shadow work over in my Fam Jam membership. I've got tons of videos. Tony can speak to it because she crossed the rainbow bridge, Tony. But Tony can tell you all about my shadow work videos over in Fam Jam because he's a member of Fam Jam and he has seen that. See, NA, I know there's animals along, you know, my first horse was a soulmate. Hey, Melissa, what's up? Yes. Wow. Well, whatever she says is probably what's going to happen, unfortunately. But what was I going to say? Oh, about Baxter, when I got Baxter. Okay. So a little bit of history. I had Carolina, my Scorpio dog. Let's not get hung up on titles. See, that's the issue. Why do we need a label? Labels are limiting. Labels are limiting. Right there. That you said a mouthful, Joey. But okay. So when I had Carolina for a long time, Carolina had some health problems, okay? And we knew it. We were watching her. She was on medication. We were managing it. She was kind of doing okay. She was coming along and doing okay. And so I was on the way to go with my daughter to look. We were going to get her a dog, my daughter a dog, right? And I was on the way to meet her at the place where, and I knew this girl that had these dogs. I know her. I've known her for years. And she, you know, she has miniature Australian Shepherds. And we were meeting, and she, you know, she was meeting me there. She was in her car, I was in my car. We were coming from two different directions. And I'm driving. I'm not planning on getting me a dog. I'm planning on getting her a dog, right? And I'm driving, and I got a download. I got a name, Baxter. And I was like, why am I getting a dog's name? That should be coming to my daughter, not to me. Why am I getting a dog's name coming? Why is a dog coming to me? Why is a dog coming to me? And I thought, okay. So I called her on the phone before she was in the car. I was in the car, and I called her and I said, hey, does the name Baxter mean anything to you? I mean, is that anything to you? I mean, and she's like, no. And I said, well, I got that name, and I think that's supposed to be your dog's name. She says, Mom, I don't like that name. And I felt kind of bad because I said, well, God, I don't need to be telling her what her dog's name needs to be. But like, it was crazy because, so I just said, okay, well, let me just back off. And so we got there, and he was there, and she picked another dog. She's got her dog, and he's an amazing little dog. He's the cutest little thing ever. And Baxter he was just there, and I just got him. And what's funny is about a month after I got Baxter, Carolina's health worsened, and we had to make the very painful decision to help her cross the rainbow bridge. She was in a bad way. And so I lost her about right around Halloween. And I believe that Baxter came to me, and I think Carolina sent him because she knew, right? Yes, Melissa. Yes. And what's crazy is that he is, I don't know if you know this, Michaela, you find this interesting. His birthday is his birth date, not the same year, is the day before mine. He's a Gemini. And what's crazy is I could tell that he was seeing stuff ethereally, like spiritually. I could tell he was tuned in immediately, right? And I'm like, what is it with him that makes him so tuned in? And I know, right, Luna, I miss her so much. And so I looked up his chart. He's a Pisces moon. That's why he sees stuff spiritually. He sees spirits. He's so tuned in. He's so intuitive and so sensitive to be a Gemini, right? It's crazy. And he is a Gemini, but like he's crazy like a Gemini, but he almost acts more like his moon sign than his sun sign. He acts more like a Pisces than he does a Gemini, Melissa. It's crazy. My birthday is May the 30th. His is May the 29th. Oh wow, Healer Nation. That's crazy. Yours is the 15th. Okay. You're a Pisces woman dealing with an Aries man. Oh, really, Kelly? Wow. Wow. But yeah, that's the story of how Baxter came to be. He is in his kennel. He's in his kennel right now. I've got him in his crate because he acts the fool. Whenever I read, he tries to eat the trees behind me. Oh, wow, T. Well, happy early birthday. 3 gems in the house, right? I know. God. My poor Taurus daughter. She's the only hope of stability we have around here with all these mutable people. Right. He does, Michaela. He does. He's so full of himself. He's crazy as a bed bug. He is very um he got the okay. I don't know if y'all did y'all see that video I did of Tylerisms where he talked about suspended animation? Somebody came in and said that he skipped a sign, and it was actually Gemini that he had skipped. And somebody said, you skipped Gemini, and he had just finished reading 10 minutes worth of Gemini. And Tyler stopped and he kind of went off. He said, were you in suspended animation when I read Gemini? Did your brain have a glitch in time? And so Baxter's nickname is Suspended Animation, and I actually have a tiny little channel called Baxter in Suspended Animation that has like 20 subscribers, and it's got pictures of Baxter on it. I've shared his pictures over on my community page before, but that's so Tyler calls Baxter Suspended Animation. So hey, yeah, why Beezers, how you doing? Your boy is intuitive as well. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear you lost yours too. It's so hard. Oh wow, thank you for that feedback about the cancer reading. Yes, you know what? I watch it from time to time just to make myself laugh. It's so funny. That video was funny. I'm sorry. I know I made it, but it was funny. No. She's been with a Virgo, Tony, for quite a while now, about a year and a half. I've got some pictures of Baxter that I had on my community page, but I'll make some pictures of him. He is a hot mess. He's a sweetheart, though. I love him to death. He's solid black, and he's got black eyes. He weighs about 35 pounds, I guess, something like that. But yeah, he is, you know, if if I talk to Tyler on the phone, it makes him want a dog. He'll say, he makes me want a dog. And I'm like, you need a dog. You need a dog. Scorpio with a Pisces moon. Oh, she's intuitive. She's intuitive, Melissa. Oh, thanks, T. It just depends, YouTube user, about Aries men being emotionally distant. They can be. They can be sweethearts too. It just depends. M on the left and the right palm of your hands. I've read that before, but I forgot what it means, Cinnamon Jones. Oh, wow. She's a Gemini rising. You've got her birth time, Melissa? That's so cool. That's so cool. She's so pretty. That picture you had of her that you sent me was so pretty, Melissa. She's beautiful. That's your heart, Melissa, isn't she? Lily is just I know. That's your heart. That's your baby right there. Melissa, do you ever order from Chewy? I love Chewy. I order from there a lot. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good. Hey, Yazing, in your opinion, connecting through cards with the dead is possible? Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. But you have to have medium. You have to be a medium. Oh, I got you. I know. I love Chewy too, Melissa. They have the best stuff. I got yeah, you can use anything for that type of divination, Yazing. Yeah, I love Chewy. I get there, they have those filled bones, the little white bones that are about this long, and they're filled with like liver flavored filling or peanut butter or chicken or whatever. Um, Carolina used to love those, and Baxter loves them too. In fact, here's one right here. This is from when he was here. That and see, you can see he's eat the end out of it. There you go. There you go, Tommy. There you go. Dogs can be a mess. They can be a mess, but I love them. They're fun. I miss having horses, but horses take a lot of time. I know, Melissa, right? They are really sweet. Hey, Lori, greetings right back to you in Canada. Hey, Miss Cassandra, how you doing? Um, they are just such a sweet company. Just a great, I really like them. And their prices are good too. They have a great selection of stuff. I got Baxter's winter jacket thingy from there. You're from Canada too? Okay. But yeah, and I order his dog food from Chewy. I order Baxter's dog food from Chewy. He's on IAMS. It's not at the moment cold here, Granny Joey. It was the last I checked, it was like mid 60s, but we've had some cold days. It comes in snaps, like cold snaps, Granny Joey. We've had some nights where it was 27. The low would hit like 27. Now, after the first of the year, January and February, it'll get colder. Oh, wow, Christy. I love that name for your puppy, Latte. She's a Pisces. How cute is that? I know. We need Chewy to sponsor us, right? I agree, Brittany. They have great toys. I agree. I know. I love their toys. So does, I say I love them. Baxter loves them, right? But you know what I mean, right? You know what I had to stop doing though, Melissa, with Baxter? The rope toys. Carolina did great with those, but he can't do the rope toys because he chews them up and he eats them, and then you know what I mean. I don't know, Moondoo. Well, I've been seeing those farmer's dog advertisement, but I don't know if it's any good or not. I love that. Been in like Colorado on the beach side for Alabama years back. American weather. Yeah. You live near a Chewy factory. Okay. But yeah, I like their and they're fast. They deliver really fast. I don't know if they do for you, Melissa, but they deliver really fast. Mm, so there's so much more than just the sun sign, Cinnamon Jones. As a rule, I would not see those two signs interacting. However, they could depending on the rest of their chart. But those two energies would be like oil and water just in and of themselves. Because Pisces loves being in love and Sagittarius loves being single. Oh, really? Okay, so you have to watch her with the bones. Oh, really, Gigi? See, I've heard that can happen. Those reptoids, if you've got an aggressive chewer, and I do. See, well, thank you for that compliment. Yeah, I know, right, Melissa? They're super fast, and it's like, what is it? Free shipping over like 49 or $50 or something, right? Um, so and what I do is I always time it where I get everything at one time. I'll get her dog, I mean his dog food and everything all at one time, and then I get free shipping, and it's a better price than Walmart. IAM sells Walmart sells IAM's puppy food, at least they do here, but Chewy's a little bit less expensive. Plus, I can get a bigger bag, and I don't have to pick it up and carry it from the grocery store. I literally go out on my front porch and bring it inside. So I love that. It's so convenient. They do. Yes, exactly. Delivery to your door. I think my Scorpio moon and rising have me emotionally all over the place, even though I'm Taurus, Sun, and Venus. It would, not in a bad way, but it just makes you super, super, super intuitive and sensitive. And yeah, it would be that Scorpio is a tough moon placement for sure. But you're probably psychic as fuck, or potentially would be. I have heard about those elk antlers, Renee. I've heard they're really good. I might try that for Baxter. You can, T. Go to astro.com and put in your birth information. Go to astro.com, click on charts and calculations, click on extended chart, and then you put your birth information and you'll get everything. Capricorn moon, that's what my moon sign is. It is a tough moon sign. It's challenging. You know what I do, Greeny Joey? I give him ice. He loves ice. Oh, oh, Sarah. Oh, wow. I remember you saying that, Melissa. I don't think so, Cinnamon Jones. I don't know who you're listening to, but I, I would have to question all that. I mean, you can't lump zodiac signs and just make general statements about Sagittarius and Pisces having past life. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, it depends on the individual. Right. So that's something you need to heal if you feel like you're in defense mode. That's something you need to heal, because you need to learn how to have a balance to where you know when to be vulnerable and when to not be. I don't remember, Tony. Lord, I've looked at so many birth charts, Tony. I can't remember off the top of my head. I could go back and look, but I do not remember. Lily likes ice. Okay. Baxter loves ice. Can a Gemini know? I don't know what SMT is. I have been looking for answer regarding a person, and I feel like I don't get it. I don't know what that means, SMT. Well, hey, Rosio. I love Pisces, though. I don't know if y'all can tell. Pisces to me are funny as fuck. Like, okay, Lisa Duck, y'all know my mod named Lisa Duck. She's a Pisces sun. And oh, something. Oh, okay. Can a Gemini know something? I've been looking for answers regarding a person and I feel like I don't get it. Well, I'm a Gemini and I know things. But yeah, I love my Pisces friends. They crack me the hell up. Pisces, people underestimate Pisces' ability to be feisty. People will underestimate you people every time, and it cracks me. It makes me mad, but it also cracks me up. I got you, Christy. I love that. I love that. Yep, there's two of me inside Cinnamon Joan. But I couldn't realize it. Okay, Tony. Pisces, freaking hilarious. Crack me the hell up. Y'all, look, my friend Lisa Duck is absolutely hilarious. She is so, but she's a Libra rising and a Libra moon, but she's a Pisces. She's very Piscean. Like she's very Pisces. She's a Libra too, but she's very Piscean. And like she's so damn funny. Oh my God, she's freaking hilarious. Until I moved, we lived in the same town. And occasionally we would eat lunch or dinner together or whatever. God, she was funny. Well, is funny. Anyway. But yeah, it's like with Pisces, you don't see it coming because, people see that sweet side of Pisces and it's real and it's genuine. And so then they want to get mad whenever Pisces becomes the piranha and chews them up and spits them out. They want to get mad about it. And I'm like, what do you expect? Pisces ain't a doormat, right? Hey, Carl, thank you so much for that. Right. Exactly, Tony. Exactly. I know, Sarah Lynn. I know. They are. They really are pretty ethereal. Thoughts on human design. Can't speak intelligently about it, Trista. Can't speak intelligently about it. The human design. That's a mouthful. Yeah, exactly. Either all sweet or go all piranha, right? See, Geminis are not the only duality in the zodiac. There's two fish in that Pisces picture for a reason. Pisces have a duality about them too. I swear to God, Pisces and Gemini have more in common than people think. Right? I know, right, Melissa? There are a lot of layers. Hey, Hazel's Daydream. How are you? But yeah, Pisces, there's definitely a duality to Pisces. Yes, definitely. That piranha's there. They will get you. And the thing about Pisces, you don't know. You don't see it coming, right? Oh, I know the sea goats. Oh my God, the Capricorns, right? Exactly, Gigi. You ain't lying. That's it. See, that's why people underestimate Pisces because y'all will take a lot. But buddy, when y'all come out, oof. Gemini and Pisces duality is good. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Those water signs are complicated. All the water signs are complicated. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Very complicated. And because, you're talking about emotions, right? And that's just, you can't quantify emotions. Who's the most loved, the most hated, and the most misunderstood? That's a good one. Libras are loved. Libras would be on the list of most loved. Leos maybe would be loved. Possibly Pisces would be on the loved list. The most hated, Gemini and Scorpio are going to be on that list. Now, Libras are also hated. Most misunderstood, Capricorn and Scorpio. Gemini third. What do y'all think? Yeah, I've been burned by Libras too, Tony. Yeah, Joey, you're not wrong. I think Virgos can be misunderstood and hated. I've known of people that just detested Virgos. I've known of people that loved Libras. I've known of people that hated Libras, right? I know, right? He would, Hazel. Aries, I think some people love Aries and some people hate Aries. The thing about Aries is they're very direct and straight to the point. They tell it like they is, and what they say is what they mean, right? They're very authentic, okay? And if you like that, then you'll love Aries. And if you don't like that and you can't handle the honest, painful truth, you will not like Aries, right? Yeah. Aquarius would be on that list too. I definitely think so. I'm like you, Kelly. I don't think any sign is bad. I think, okay, what I feel like is this: every sign has potential assets and good traits that are unique to that sign. And they have asshole traits that are unique to that sign. And the trick is, whatever sign or signs you have in your chart, to learn about them, know what the challenges are, work through the challenges, take the good stuff about me. Like for me, the low vibrational Gemini stuff. I don't want to be a gossip. I don't want to be two-faced. I don't want to be all that, right? But take the high vibrational Gemini stuff, the social butterfly, the fun person, the humorous person, and embrace those aspects of it, right? Does that make sense? And so you just transmute that stuff, right? So that's my thoughts. I think every sign, some people hate Tauruses and some people love them, right? Um, some people hate Virgos, some people love them. Good. That's a good thing, Miss Cassandra. That's good. Hey, CB, how you been? Yes, duality to everything. I love Tauruses, but I had to, I didn't know a lot about Tauruses, and I ended up having a Taurus, right? That's my daughter, and she was actually supposed to be a Gemini, and I'm glad she was a Taurus. It worked out better, um, much better. I cannot imagine me raising another Gemini, but the things about her Taurus nature, I absolutely have learned to love and embrace. There are times that it could be challenging, but because she's very different than me, but also I've learned to embrace the differences that she brings to the table. If that makes sense. It's like it's the same if you think about diversity and how diversity makes us as a society richer. The very vast differences between Taurus and Gemini are what make our relationship so special, but we had to work at it. We had to work through those challenges, right? So, but it was worth it. And yes, the loyalty, oh my God, the steadfastness of a Taurus and the determination. When she sets her mind to something, get the hell up out of the way. She's going to do it, right? So it would depend on the whole chart, Gigi. It would depend on the whole chart. I would have to see the whole chart. And I'm going to say this. I don't think there are two signs that cannot be compatible. I think with the right work, and you take a high vibrational anything and a high vibrational anything, I think they can be compatible. I think you take a high vibrational Aries and a high vibrational Pisces, and they can be compatible. You take a low vibration anything and anything, and they're going to clash. I think it just depends on how much work people do. I heard that, Brittany. Yeah, I agree, Michaela. I agree. Izzy, how you doing? Happy holidays to you. Oh, how sweet, Black Amethyst. That is so sweet. Oh, yeah, you are a walking opposite, Hazel. You are. You are definitely. I can kind of relate because I have a Cancer, North Node, and Venus, Capricorn, Moon, and South Node. So yeah, a walking paradox, right? There you go, Izzy. Take it one day at the time for sure. For sure, for sure. So anyhow, I don't think my package has been delivered and it was supposed to be here. It's taken forever to get here. It's taken forever to get here. It's my last Christmas present and I'm waiting on it. And I'm like so ready for it to get here. What do you mean, Tony? Oh, Kelly. Yeah. It's interesting, Kelly, because hey Tavara, I hope things get better. Thank you, Hazel. You hear a lot about people attracting to each other that are next to each other on the zodiac wheel. In other words, Aries and Pisces, Aries and Taurus, Taurus and Gemini, Gemini and Cancer, Cancer and Leo, Leo and Virgo, Virgo and Libra, Libra and Scorpio, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Capricorn, Aquarius, Aquarius, Pisces, right? There's a reason for that. They're drawn to each other, but there's inherent friction. There's going to be friction. And you have a choice. You can either work through that stuff or I mean you're drawn to each other to learn from each other and to work through that friction, okay, to learn lessons from each other, but at the same time it can be very very difficult. And one of my big tower relationship was with a Cancer, and that's right next to me on the zodiac wheel. And then my daughter is a Taurus, I'm a Gemini. There was a lot of inherent friction that we had to learn a lot from each other and grow, and we were able to resolve that, right? But that's why you often see those people pairing up that are next to each other on the zodiac wheel. They're attracted to each other because they have things to learn from each other. And through friction is what creates opportunities for learning. See, Brittany, right next to you on the zodiac wheel, right? Sue, it would just depend on the entire chart. Nobody if you haven't done the work, anybody if you've both done the work. How about that, Sue? Every sign has the capacity to be an asshole or an angel, and sometimes both. It makes sense, Kelly. It makes sense, believe it or not. Oh, a lot of people avoid it, Tony, sadly. Sag, Taurus, and Capricorn. Oh, I believe it, Michaela. I believe that about the Taurus. I believe it. I have no doubt. You probably vibe very well with the Sag. Is there always a reason people come into our lives? Yeah, I think so. For the most part, yeah. Yeah. I think everybody that has a significant impact on your life, whether it's your worst enemy or your best friend, a pet, parent, sibling, friend, coworker, nasty ass boss, toxic boss, they're all for a reason. It's all part of what we've signed up for, literally at the soul level. Hey, Batuka, how you doing? The more I go along in my life, the less I believe in free will. Now, I say that. Okay, I believe in free will in that, okay, there are certain things that are just going to happen. They're just going to happen. There's people that you are just going to meet. There's people that you are just going to date, be in a relationship, where there's enemies that you are just going to have a falling out with. Free will comes in with how are you going to respond to it? How are you going to answer to that experience? Are you going to learn from it, or are you going to be a hard head and have to re-experience it again and again? Right? Does that make sense? So yeah, there are certain things I came here to experience, and you can see it in my birth chart. You can see it in my birth chart, right? And it, whether I experience those things 10 times or 100 times depends on my free will and how I respond to those experiences. Yes, CB, yes. Because there's no way that psychics could be psychic and be accurate if some things were not set in stone. I said what I said. There is no way that psychics could be accurate unless certain things are set in stone. And so, yes, there are things that are set in stone. I used to believe 100% that we manifest every experience. We do, in that the very first thing, those challenges that happen early on in our lives, are we going to transmute that energy and make it our superpower, or are we going to re-experiencing it? So yes, manifestation is real, but so is fate. Both are true. Me too, Kitty. Sometimes I look at myself and say, what the hell were you thinking when you signed up for this shit? Yeah, Brittany. I think so too, for me too. Capricorns that's a tough placement. I know you know that. I've talked about that a lot. It's tough. Brittany, when you go through your Saturn returns, you're just going to be like, it's going to be like a cakewalk for you. You're going to be like, it's going to be like an ordinary day. Karma can carry up. Yes, yes. I hear you, Miracle Moon. I feel like this. I feel like if we came here to learn certain things, Melissa, and we didn't get it this lifetime, I think we have to come back and go through it till we get it right. I kind of think you will too, Brittany. I'm gonna be real. I think you will too. I think it's going to be one of your crowning moments, especially towards the end of it. Brenda, you're so used to Saturn, right? You're just like, it's just another day, right? See, Miracle Moon, see? Hey, Sharona, how are you? I agree with that. Rinse and repeat. You'll keep having the same experience here until you learn the lesson in the same lifetime. And if you don't get it the entire lifetime, you're going to come back and have to deal with it again. Right? I think so. Many things are predestined. Right? Hey, Jaylyn. Daddy Saturn is the best thing that ever took a 30-long additional patience test. Changed my 27-year-old mind. I heard that, Tony. Yep. Daddy Saddy. Daddy Saddy and Granddaddy Pluto. Whew. Whew. That's a pair. Whew. I don't know, Brittany. I don't know. You know who does past life stuff? The girl that I did the collaboration with yesterday, Lina. She does past life hypnosis. I may get her to do some work for me. I may pay her to do some work, but yeah, she could probably speak to some of that. Oh, good, Hazel. Me too, Gigi. God, me too. I don't think so, Tony. I know she is, isn't she, Melissa? I love her. Brittany. I remember a couple of my past lives. I've seen some glimpses of them. Like, I know my daughter and I have done lives before. There's other people that I know I've done lives with before, and others I know I've done lives with before, but I just don't know what I did. But like you, I just can tell, right? Yeah, that was good, Joey. You should watch it. She was great. Lana's a sweetheart. I really do like her. You know, something funny. I asked her, I said, "Where's the Sagittarius in your chart?" And she's like, "I don't know." And she's like, "I'm a Capricorn rising, this, that, and the other." And I was like, you come across so Sagittarian, and she went and ran her chart. But actually, she's a Saggy rising. So I had her rising sign. I can usually guess people's rising sign a lot. It takes a lot of intuitive discernment, Sharona. The best way to know for sure is to do a shit ton of shadow work, and that's going to sharpen up your discernment skills, your intuition. Hey, Alicia, right back to you. Cancer in 4 placements. Cancer is I tell you, Cancer is another very difficult sign, very hard sign. Cancers feel so fucking deep. And that's a very challenging placement, very challenging. Brittany. I said something about Sagittarius and Pisces. Well, they have a commonality in that Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. Pisces is co-ruled by Jupiter and Neptune. Not as hard as Pluto, though, Priyanka. Pluto's the one that teaches the hard way. Scorpio with Aquarius moon. Saggy rising, Capricorn Venus and Sun, and Pisces moon. Okay, brave one. Yeah, miracle moon, right. Good, Renee. I'm glad she had a good turnout. I'm glad she had a good turnout. Gemini, Sun, Cancer, Moon. Okay. Yes, sometimes your fears can be from a past life. Absolutely. Oh, see? See? T. That's funny. Pluto in Libra. It would depend on the house too. Really, it matters what's in, as far as relationships, what's going to be more impactful than the zodiac sign is what's in your 7th house, Hazel. If you have struggles with relationships, it may not be Pluto and Libra. You may have Saturn in the 7th house, something like that. It could be something past life, Izzy. Mine too, Lily. It looks like my chart looks like a shit show. But a lot of times, these phobias that we have, that are unexplainable, or we don't know why. For example, I have a phobic fear of frogs, and I kind of know why, but I think it goes to a past life. I think it's something past life. And I have a very bad fear of heights, so I think in a past life I fell to my death. That's just my theory. You can see it if you run it on astro.com, Lily C. Oh, good, Tony. Good, good, good. Yes, Melissa. Like, tell me why I'll get on a 1,200-pound horse that I've never even seen ridden, and I'll ride it with no problem. And a little tree frog the size of a quarter will send me into orbit. I don't, Black Amethyst, but now I do look at celebrity charts a lot, because I'll be like, I wonder if this person has this and such in their chart, and they end up doing it. Like, I just try to guess people's sign based on their, and then I'll look up celebrity charts, famous people's charts. I do that a lot. Hey, Gemini Glitters, how you doing? Oh, wow, Izzy. For example, I kept reading that Prince was a Gemini, right? You know, the musician Prince. I kept reading he's a Gemini or was a Gemini. And I'm like, okay, he might be a Gemini, but there's Scorpio somewhere in his chart. And I looked it up. He's a Scorpio rising, and his Gemini sun is in his 8th house, which is the Scorpio house. I'm like, I knew you was a Scorpio. You're a closet Scorpio. Anyway, yeah. Oh, that is a hard Chiron placement. No, you have done death before if you got a Scorpio Chiron, because your Chiron relates to a past life, Brittany. That's a past life wound. Your deepest wound, you wouldn't even be able to find it. God damn, that's hard, Brittany. Oh, wow, CB. Yeah, see, Melissa? So that's what got me started when I first looked up that thing about Prince. And so then, ever since then, I'll be like, I wonder what their chart is. And I'm like, I bet this, that, and the other. And I'll see how I can guess it, right? But I can guess rising signs a lot. No, the ascendant is the same one as your rising T. That's whatever your first house is. Oh, really? I didn't know his favorite color was orange. That's crazy. It's that Chiron. Ouchie, 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 ouchie. You wouldn't have Chiron in Mercury unless it's conjunct. Chiron is not in Mercury. Mercury is a planet. Chiron is like an asteroid. It would be in a zodiac sign. So you will have Chiron in a sign and a house. So, for example, my Chiron is in Pisces in my 10th house. Right. So you can't have Chiron in Mercury. You might have it conjunct. Oh, well, thank you, Izzy. That'll be fun. I look forward to it. Yeah, Cinnamon Jones. Your Chiron is in Taurus. That's a tough one. I've studied Chiron Taurus. That is a tough one. It's in conjunction with Mercury. Okay. Chiron and Taurus, that is tough. Chiron and Taurus is a very tough wound. So is Chiron in the 2nd house. Chiron and Scorpio is like past life. Chiron and Pisces, you feel betrayed by the divine itself. Chiron conjunct Mercury. I'd be curious what sign or house it's in, life of Venus. That'll make a big difference in how that interacts. That's tough, though, that conjunction. I know, right, Greenie Joey? Right, Tony, I remember that. But yeah, I have Chiron in Gemini in the 7th. Yep, Chiron is in the 10th. The 10th is about, that's crazy because the 10th is the house that Saturn rules. It's Capricorn. It's the Capricorn house. It's the house of career, achievements, reputation. That's a tough one, Brittany. My Chiron's in the 10th too, though. I know, right, Tony? Me too. What sign is it? Let's see. Are you a Capricorn rising? I think you are. I don't remember what your 10th house is. I don't know what that means, Constancy. I've not heard of that. Has a star in it. I don't know what that means. I know, but you know, Moon Doula, do you know what got me? You may have been here when I was talking about going down rabbit holes earlier, Moon Doula. I was doing a birth chart for someone, and I was studying. They had a Chiron and Taurus, and I was studying it. And I went down this huge rabbit trail, and it intrigued me, and I'll tell you why. That is the generation that went through the Great Depression is a Chiron in Taurus generation. It's the wound of lack. And if you've ever, the reason I found it so fascinating is because my dad was a child during the Great Depression, and my grandmother was his parent during the Great Depression. And they are afraid to, these are the people that rewash and reuse Ziploc bags, right? They are so afraid to turn loose of money, and they're tight as Dick's hat band. The people that lived through the Great Depression, it's that wound of lack. Now, I'm not saying that that's you, because the next generation of Chiron and Taurus people were the people that came along right at the beginning of when home computers were around for just the rich people. And so you had a bunch of have-nots and a few haves. And in actuality, you had the same dynamic during the Great Depression. For the most part, you had a lot of people that felt like they didn't have things, and you had a few that were actually very rich, and they would parade around in front of the people in the Great Depression that were poor, right? And back in the day that, this first thing came out where personal computers were only in the very wealthiest kids' homes, and those were the kids that had the latest and greatest technology, and they were very few and far between, and they were the it crowd, and everybody else was the have-nots. That's the more recent generation of Chiron and Taurus. So yeah, it's a tough placement. It's a tough placement. And it can manifest in so many different ways. You may have your past life wounds may be around losing people that you love. And that would make sense with that Scorpio, Brittany. Chiron and Libra in the 5th house. So that would be in partnerships, possibly in childhood with the 5th house, possibly. Yes, isn't it, Sarah Lynn? Chiron, 18 degrees Taurus, 532. Which number is the house number? Yeah, there, you'll see it on the pie chart. So like, where is mine? All right, here, this is what a birth chart looks like. And see these pie slices? Those are all houses. And you can, like, over here is your ascendant, and the 1st house, 2nd house, 3rd house, 4th house, 5th house, 6th house, right? And like, here's your midheaven. Okay, Moon Doula, that's interesting. That's interesting. Chiron and Taurus. You have Chiron and Taurus too, Melissa, in the 8th house. Damn. That's around, that is a big loss wound. Woo, Melissa. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Wow, Mandula. That's crazy. Google natal chart and they'll tell you. Yeah, I just use astro.com or astro-seek.com. I prefer astro-seek.com, but you have to kind of know what you're looking for to look at those charts. So I think astro.com is a good place to start to read, to learn to read charts. No, the part of fortune is different than the midheaven. The midheaven is going to be, if you're looking at a chart, it's going to be right here, and that has to do with career, reputation, achievement, stuff like that. And then, right, Moondula? And the part of fortune can be anywhere in the chart, right? And they can, yeah, they're free to run your chart, Cinnamon Jones. But anyway, the part of fortune is just a placement that's somewhere in your chart, right? Me too, Melissa. Mine's in Sag in the 8th house. So my luck, and the part of fortune has to do with when you're the most lucky, how you find the most luck, right? And mine's in the 8th house, Melissa. Is that not freaking hilarious? So like, me doing constant shadow work and transformation is where I find my luck. Right. It's like crazy. And the vertex is an interesting placement too. Hey, Shorty, the vertex is an interesting placement. That has to do with fated events, fated events. Oh, April, a friend and an ex-boyfriend. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Mazapan, to be honest. You know what? I never thought about that, Moondula. I gambled a little bit. I like playing blackjack, but I don't go very much. I don't live too far. I don't live too far from Biloxi, and I used to go. Well, I do now because I moved, but I would. That's it. Your vertex is in Scorpio. Okay. Very rare. That's a rarity, Sarah. That's a rarity. I think it's more accurate, Life of Venus. I think AstroSeek is, they're both accurate on the natal chart, but for current placements and current transits of what's going on right now in the skies, AstroSeek is much better. Brittany, that's that Chiron wound. Whew. See, that Chiron and Scorpio ain't no fucking joke, man. They're both accurate as far as the natal charts, though, Life of Venus. But I find that astro.com is just not reliable with the transits. They're just not accurate always with the current transits. Yeah, that's one of those critical degrees, Tony. You're welcome, Cinnamon. You're welcome. Chiron is in Leo. I've not studied that a great deal, but you can definitely dig into that for sure. I don't know of that one, KL. I like the ones that show me a round chart though. I want to see the round chart, right? That's what really helps me to know this, that, and the other, right? That round chart. I like AstroSeek for synastry stuff too. Hey, KL. Yeah, that's astro.com. That's the same one, Tony. AstroDeist. AstroSeek. Yeah. See, it is. I know, Luna. I love AstroSeek. But I find it's the thing I like about astro.com though is that you can store a lot of different charts in there. On AstroSeek, you can only put your one in there, and then you have to just put it in, redo it every time. They are, Priyanka. The eighth house is one of the karmic houses. The water houses in general are fourth, eighth, and 12th. Eighth and 12th are really tough. I got you, Luna. Right? See, Brittany? The eighth house is tough. The 12th house is the basement. We don't usually have access to whatever is in our 12th house until later in life. Wow. So you're very scorpionic, KL. Brittany, you're not Delulu. See, I like Placidus better, Mazapan. I think that's more accurate. Hey, Lord G, what you doing? I don't know, Brittany. Your Capricorn placements like all that traditional stuff, though. Tell me I'm wrong, right? Your Chiron is in Taurus and the 12th. What do I do with the 5? That's just where it's at. That's just where it's at 5 degrees. Oh, okay, Melissa. So, Melissa, are you in? Okay, I know you're a Libra. Are you a Libra rising too? You must be a Libra rising too. Your third house is crowded. Saggies can be deep though, Mazapan. That's actually a very spiritual placement. Oh, Virgo rising. Okay, so I was one off. Okay. Hey, Adrienne, how are you doing? You put your birthday and time and location. Well, there you go. And he should be a real good one because you're a real good one, Brittany. Definitely. Right? Ian, are you a Gemini male? Sounds like it. Marriage might still be, yeah. Ian, if you're a Gemini male, no shade toward Geminis, but I would have to agree with everything that you said. I think you just called yourself a dick, Ian. If you don't know your birth time, you'll just have to put in unknown and you won't know the houses or what your rising is. Hey, Adrienne. Nah, we're not doing many reads. We're just shooting the shit, talking astrology, shooting the shit. I've been on here way too long. I need to go so I can eat. I'm hungry. I wonder if there's any, I wonder if I have any M&Ms in this bag. No, it's empty. No, you're right. I won't ever forget, Ian. You're right. I won't. I know, right? Look, I love Geminis, but y'all know we can be a hot mess express, right? No, but I've got my regular personal reads on sale 10% off until midnight. So for another hour and 20 minutes, they'll be on sale. See, thank you, Azel J Dream. I love peanut butter M&Ms. I like Nutter Butters too. Yeah, it can be where you're unhinged too, though, Brittany. Hey, sitting on the dock of the bay. Hey, Amerton 1012. Just found out. Okay. You should be mindful of that, Tony. Yeah, right. Ooh, put them in the refrigerator. Joey, that sounds good. Me too, Gigi. I'm a spicy disaster. That's funny, Melissa. It's so flippin' funny. I'm a spicy disaster. It is sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. I can't sing, but I really wish I could. Nutter butters are good with ice cream too. I like chocolate chip cookies with ice cream too. I've been stuck on Nutty Buddy ice creams, the kind that's chocolate covered with the nuts on them. I like the ones that are vanilla caramel. True north node is Cancer in the second house. Yeah, that's just your north. Your true node is your north node, and that means you would be a south node Capricorn. Oh, cinnamon, thank you. I know I love Nutter Butters. Me too, Joey. I always need chocolate. Always, always, always. Ooh, Bluebell has the best ice cream anyway, don't they, Brittany? I like their regular homemade vanilla. My God. You know what I got stuck on for a while, what I was doing? I may have told y'all about this. I would get those brownie bites, the little brownie, small brownie bites, stick them in the microwave for like 10 seconds and then put some homemade vanilla or the Bluebell vanilla ice cream on top. Oh my God. Amazing. Yum. Leo North Node, Aquarius South Node. Gotcha. Cookie Monster. I know, right? That was good. I went through that for a while. Now I'm stuck on ice cream. I am weird. I like ice cream in the winter, not in the summer. Is anybody else like that? I do not. I only crave ice cream in the wintertime. I have no idea why that is, but when it gets cold, I want ice cream. I know, me too, Priyanka. Really, Mandela? You know what I think it is? I think it's because we have the heat on inside the house. That's my theory. So 4 placements of Pisces, 2 of Aqua. So you're a Pisces stellium. Wow, Joey. Really, Brittany? Ice cream makes people thirsty. Yeah, it does. Me too, Gigi. I would rather have salty stuff. I love chips and shit like that. I would rather have a second helping of mashed potatoes. I do like sweets, but to be honest, I would rather have a second helping of mashed potatoes. I'm ridiculous that way. See, it is. It's true, isn't it? Is it Nicole Campbell? Right. Oh, so a stellium is when you have 3 or more things in one sign or house. Flaming hot ruffles. I bet it's true, Melissa. I bet it's true. I bet ice cream sales do go up during the cold months. And I don't know why that is. It doesn't make sense, but it's true. Oh, okay, Tony. I'll go with that. I'll go with that. No way, Brittany. No way. Smooth or chunky? Smooth. Oh, I get my mixer and I use a mixer. I cream potatoes. Chiron and Aries in the 5th house. Gotcha. I have done that, cinnamon, but I really prefer to dip my French fries either in ketchup or ranch. Leave it to a Capricorn or a Scorpio to have that bit of information about something being correlated with homicides. Right? I am, Joey. I am. I'm going to cook dinner. I'm going to do a ham and a turkey dressing, mashed potatoes, baked beans. My daughter's doing sweet potato casserole, corn casserole, and mac and cheese. She makes a mean mac and cheese. Wow, Brittany. Your Chiron is in Leo. That's a tough one. There's no easy Chiron. It's not. Just they're just hard in different ways. Is there such a thing as that? Cinnamon Jones ranch ice cream, mac and cheese ice cream? Wow. I have not heard of that. I love ranch. Look, I real homemade ranch, I could just drink it by the buckets. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. There you go, Tony. Cheese sticks dipped in honey mustard. Oh, I like cheese sticks. I have never heard of that, Granny Joey. I'm gonna have to find that. Kay Sewell, my Venus readings, my Venus resonates a lot. I'm not sure if it's because it's my Venus or my North Node, because those are the same, but that does resonate a lot for me. Brittany. I would say yes, moon doula, and it might also equate to fear of putting yourself out there, fear of expressing yourself, maybe. I've had ranch on my popcorn too. I like it. You hear it's nasty. Okay. I didn't know that. So I like ranch dressing that's like homemade from the, oh my God, pickle ice cream. Look, now I'll tell you what, you want to talk about, you want to know what fat girl loves? Fat girl loves fried dill pickles and a bucket of ranch dressing. Bitch, please. I will eat until I bust. Fried dill pickles, fried breaded dill pickles, and homemade ranch dressing. Baby, it's over. It's over. My dreams come true. I'm a true Southern girl. Hey, Elisa. Good to see you. Happy holidays to you. Oh, Grady Joey. My God, they're amazing. Yeah, dill pickle chips are good too. Yeah, if they're cooked right. Exactly, Melissa. Fried pickles and ranch. God. Oh my God. Yep, buttermilk ranch. Exactly, Santiago. It's amazing. What? What? Are you kidding me? They had fried butter. God, I thought that we were bad at our fairs. We have like fried Oreos. Fried lemonade? What? Like, why? Exactly. Pickled okra. Oh my God. What in the hell? Fried green tomato. You know, I don't like tomatoes, but I like fried green tomatoes. Like with what's that sauce? Not ranch, but it's another kind of sauce that I like. Remoulade. Remoulade sauce is good with fried green tomatoes. I go over to it in Texas every time. Right, Brittany? Oh my God. Fried butter. Like, that don't even sound good. Look, I love butter, but God. Hey, abundant mystic goddess. How you doing? I like sweet relish, like in potato salad or tuna salad, stuff like that. That's what I was wondering, Melissa. Oh, really, Tony? That's funny. You do, Santiago? I do too. I'll tell you something else that I like is like there's a relish that I like that's like, I don't know, it's kind of like it's not dill, but it's, I don't know. It's got, I don't know, it's sour. Well, thank you for that, Abundant Mystic Goddess. I had a good time with Lana. She was amazing. I really did have a good time doing that. Bacon wrapped jalapenos. Ooh, yum. I've been doing good. Been doing good, Abundant Mystic Goddess. I hope that you have too. Stephanie. Yamillo. I don't know what that is. Ooh, Tony. Y'all know what else is good that's bacon wrapped? Well, this is kind of a local thing. Conecuh sausage, you have to be from Alabama to really appreciate, but Conecuh sausage cut up in pieces, bacon wrapped, sprinkle brown sugar on them, put them in the oven. Oh, my mother. Oh my God. I will die and go to heaven. That is the best. Oh, yes. Thank you, Gigi. It's chow chow. Thank you. That's what I like. There's a local barbecue restaurant here in town that has like pulled pork sandwiches with chow chow relish on it. It's outstanding. I always get extra. I will. I bet that was good, Brittany. Why do we always start talking about food here? What is it with us, right? Oh, really? See, yeah, chow chow. Oh my God, it's amazing. Thank you for that, Gigi. It's amazing. I also like sauerkraut, but chow chow is different than sauerkraut. Oh, I love baby back ribs. I know, right, Brittany? I love barbecue in general. Just yum. I'm gonna have to go get me some food in a little bit. I love barbecue. They have a lot of good barbecue around here, like jalapeno bacon and molasses. Oh God. Oh my God. With cream cheese. Oh my God. Put me in, I stick a fork in me, I'd be done. That sounds too amazing. Brisket, that'd be good. Bavarian sauerkraut. I bet that would be good. Not to India. I'm not going to India. Oh God, no, Cinnamon Jones. No, nothing about frogs is good. No. Oh, I love anything with cream cheese in it. Oh my God. Anything. I know, right? Priyanka knows. Yeah, just know. I know, right? Hungry at the most inappropriate time of night. I'm gonna have to go in there and get me something to eat. I may go, I don't know if I'm gonna go get me something. I don't want to go out anywhere though. So I might just have to make me something here, kind of quick and easy. I love cheesecake. Yes, Santiago. I like spaghetti. Definitely. There's no such thing as bad pasta, right? Uh, bitter soda is something else, but I'm not one to judge. I don't know if I've had that. I like things that are pungent, like Italian dressing, vinegary. Oh, yes. What? Are you kidding, Joey? That's terrible. My dad used to eat Hoppin' John. Shrimp on the Barbie. Yum. I like grilled shrimp. Hey, Olivia, I love you too. How are you doing, sweet pea? It's good to see you. Fried Oreos are good, Sarah Lynn. Hey, Olivia. Good to see ya. Mac and cheese, yum. My daughter makes such good. What? Wow. I'm a cheesecake. That's epic. That's epic. Oh my God, that's the best ever. Oh, I love garlic too, Greedy Joey. It's good to see you too, Olivia. I hope you're doing good, sweetie pie. Yeah, I love garlic. Oh, I love seafood. I know, right, Melissa? I'm picky about my mac and cheese, but man, she makes it good. Like she grates her cheese. She gets real cheese, not that fake shit. She goes and gets like market, like deli, really good cheese. She grates it herself. She makes a roux. Oh my God. It's good. She does good. And she's making it for Christmas. And I'm so excited. I make good potato salad. I like potato salad. She is, and she's Santiago. Brittany's hilarious. Yes, there is very good, especially on the coast, Green Joey. There's very good seafood on the coast because it's fresh. It can be, right? You can get good fresh seafood here in Alabama. Hey, Stephen, how are you? Pepper jack cheese, yum. Mandula, thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. That's very sweet of you. I've enjoyed chatting with you too. Gingerbread Rising is a good band name. You know what? That would be a good band name. That would be. Somebody says, what's your zodiac sign? It's a warning sign, bitches. All right. Used to live in Maryland and crafted. Oh, I bet that was good. I bet that was good. Yes, patty melts. Very good. Very good. Now, the best cheesecake I've ever had was in New York at Junior's. Oh my God, the best. The best. Like if you ever have Junior's cheesecake, and it like they have Junior's cheesecake here in the stores, like in the freezers. It's not the same. You got to go to New York. You got to go to Junior's, and you got to eat it there. Oh my God, it's so good. I know. See, that's what she talks about, that coating, right? And it doesn't melt as good. Lobster Ava shrimp. I've never had that, but I love lobster. Chicken fried chicken. Hell yes. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, New York style cheesecake. Yep, that's what it was, Santiago. Really, really good. We have Whataburgers here, Brittany. I haven't had that cinnamon Jones, but my dad used to get like hook cheese, red hook cheese, and that's good. Yeah. Oh, it was like huge. It was like so tall, the cheesecake was. Country fried steak. Oh, Melissa. Girl, you ain't lying. That's some good stuff. You know what's good, Melissa? If you like you take the back strap of a deer and you cut it up and you make country fried deer steaks. Oh, oh my God. Because it's so lean. Oh my God, it's so good, Melissa. Hey, Ron. Hey, Carmel. Yep, Junior's in New York, right near the theater district. Yes, country fries. I don't like pumpkin either. Now I've not tried the pumpkin cheesecake. I'd be afraid to. Oh, I would like that, Gigi. I would like that grilled venison. Oh yeah, yes, sitting on the doctor and some eggs and pancakes and gravy. Oh my God, biscuits and gravy. Hell yeah, Brittany. Oh, deer steak. Hell yeah. Yes, I love venison. My dad knew how to prepare it to where it did not taste gamey and it was so lean. My God, it was good. Ah, he used to deer hunt. I mean, and my dad, of course, it's been many years since he deer hunted, but with his, you couldn't tell it tasted like beef, except it was just so lean. It just had no fat in it. It was delicious. You live in Vegas. Okay. You live in Tylerstown. We used to make jerky too, Joey. Biscuits and gravy. Hell yes. Pumpkin and sweet potato pies are king. You would have loved my mom, Tony. My mom made excellent sweet potato pies. Now, I love pecan and cherry. Those are my favorites. You'd probably like it, Brittany. You probably like it. It has to be, somebody has to know how to put it, to prepare it, to make sure it's not gamey tasting. Yes, deer jerky. I've deer hunted. I loved it. Oh God, Melissa. I bet that is good. Chocolate pecan pie. I love pecan pie. For a frozen pecan pie, that Marie Callender's is a pretty good one. If y'all haven't tried it. Oh, I haven't had that sitting on the dock of the bay. Venison is literally bloody like hell, so you just got to drain it. Oh, well, and now my daddy used to soak it in the fridge in water. And I guess that was what was the secret. I don't know. Maybe. Hey, Jody Lynn. Corky's frozen pecan. I have heard that. I have seen those pecan pies, Moon Doula. Those Corky's frozen pecan pies. I need to try one. I need to try one of those because I've seen those in the store. See, you can, if it's prepared right, you can't tell the difference, right, Colonel? Oh, okay, Santiago. Yeah, he used to soak it in something. I didn't ever know what it was, but yeah. Pinto beans. Oh my God, yes. Okay, I'm going to get one, Mandula. I'm going to pick one up. I'm going to pick one up. I sure am. Yes, caramel. My mother made the best sweet potato pies anywhere. Sorry, it just is. Oh, okay, Santiago. Buttermilk. Yes. Buttermilk cornbread. Oh my God. I make good cornbread, y'all. I'm just saying. I make good cornbread. Soaked fish and lemon juice. I've heard that helps, Gigi. Buttermilk pie. Dear God, yes. Oh, that's the best. Yes, so good. So good. Natives believe that blessing must go into the earth. Oh, really? Okay, Santiago. I did not know that, but that makes sense. Okay. Prove it with the cornbread. I will too, Mundo. I tell you what I like to do with cornbread. I'll crumble it up and put butter on it when it's hot and pour milk over it. Oh my God. And eat it like cereal. Oh dear God, it's so good. Good gingerbread cookies and banana bread. Oh, I love banana bread. Uncle Ben must be disappointed in me. Nah. White chicken chili. My daughter's wanting to try to make that. I like white chicken chili. And that makes sense, Santiago. That makes sense because the blood is the life force, and you're letting it go back in the earth, and that's where the energy can transmute and cross over. So that makes sense that would put them at peace, Santiago. That makes sense to me. Oh yeah, it's good, Mandela. Angel food cake. Oh, my grandmother used to make the best pound cake. Oh. Really? See, my dad does that, and his mother did that, Melissa. Yeah, white chicken chili is good. I tell you what else is good is you take those big white lima beans, you soak them overnight, and then you cook them all day on low in the crock pot. You put ham in there and this, that, and the other, or bacon. Oh my God. But I'm going to tell you one thing. Even if you soak them all night and you cook them slow all day, you eat them, that's poop fruit right there. Those white lima beans are poop fruit. Change my mind. But they're good. Oh, bread pudding, yes. Yeah, cornbread is real good with those white llamas. Ham hocks, yes, exactly, Santiago. Brittany, I'm laughing. Sometimes I can't believe the things I say on here. It's like, what? But I mean, it's poop fruit. Ooh, Stephen. Yum. Oh, why is this making me laugh? I am going to try that, Santiago. Why am I laughing now? I can't stop laughing. Oh, wow. Now, what they do whenever you kill a deer here, one of the traditions, if it's your first deer, they bloody you up. They put blood all over you. I can't today. Oh my God. That's better than a Gemini Yahtzee. I know the struggles are real, right? Oh my God. I'm going to try that baking soda though. I'm going to try that baking soda. God, y'all are crazy as all get out. Food, fruit, rocket booty. Oh, you're making me laugh till I cry too, Brittany. I swear to God. Mm-mm-mm. No, I love to eat though. Okay, I know y'all can tell. We always end up talking about food, don't we? I love pound cake. I do too, Carmel. I like either sour cream pound cake or cream cheese pound cake. Oh my God. I don't know how to make them. I mean, I'm sure I could figure it out, but like, it'll make you. My mama used to say it was the tuba playing. Brittany, my mother used to say it was the tuba playing. She used to say it was Tuna the tuba. Oh God. I'm gonna tell you, I guess as long as we're talking about farts, you know who can let one is Baxter. That dog, he will run you out of the house. He will run you out. You will swear to God that he's shitting the floor. That odor hits, and you're like, I know you shit somewhere, and you'll be looking around, and he'll be just looking at you like, and I'm like, probably Steven. Probably. He can run you out of the fucking house. It's like, I would have asked the dog, what crawled up in you and died? Oh my God. Y'all, and you know what's funny? Now, this has been true story. He is, sometimes he'll be in here when I'm reading tarot, right? And I'll be like, there was one day, I don't know, several weeks ago, I was doing an all signs and I'm just sitting here trying to be all serious, shuffling cards or whatever. And like I could, that fog hit my nose. And I couldn't say anything because I couldn't decide if he had shit in here or if he had just farted. And I was like, I was turning green up in here trying to read tarot, and that green odor, just that noxious fumes hit my nose, and I thought it was going to knock me out. And I'm sitting up in here in the middle of a reading with 400 people in the chat, and me sitting here going, bleh, bleh, bleh. Oh my God, that's funny. You keep the spray by your bed. I'm going to tell you what else will do it. Do not ever give your dog eggs. Do not ever give your dogs eggs. Scrambled eggs, boiled eggs, they will, oh my God. Even a dog that don't have stinky farts will have stink. Do you hear me? Don't give them one bite will do it. One bite will do it. It's like lethal. You will smell noxious fumes for a week. Oh my God. Right? Do not do it. Mm-mm. Yeah, broccoli. Oh, that's funny. Now, that's funny, Melissa, because she and my husky, and I know she's part husky. My Siberian husky would eat broccoli, but that's the only dogs I've ever known of that would eat broccoli, but it would make mine gassy too, make Sheba gassy. Oh my God. You know what's funny though? Now, Carolina, why do we talk about stupid shit sometimes? But look, Carolina, Baxter's are silent. His are the silent, deadly killers. Carolina wasn't stinky, but she was noisy. She would like fart out loud. And when she would fart, she would turn around and look at her butt like, what is that? Right? Oh, labs are the best. Broccoli makes everything. I know, right? Brittany. That's freaking funny. Right, Brittany? I know. I swear. But yeah, she would be like, and I'd be like, right, Santiago. God, y'all are crazy as all get out. Mm-mm-mm. I have lost my composure. It is gone. It is gone. That's it. I am done. Oh my. Hey, Stephanie, how are you? I love you right back. Now I have. Oh, I know. I did need this, Gigi. You're right. I did need this. This was epic. Oh my God. Now I will say the reason I laughed so hard at that sitting on the dock of the bay is because one time when my dad let one go, his dog bit him. Oh my God. Now I've seen dogs do that though. Brittany, I've seen dogs do that. From astrology to food to poots to dog poots. I know, right? God. Ah. Oh Lord, I'm dead. I'm just dead. Dang human, exactly. That's so funny. My dad, my dad had, those guards that you wear in your mouth that keep you from grinding your teeth at night. My dad, a dentist had like special made one for him, and he would have to put it in water on the side of his, he would just keep it in a water bowl, like on the side of his bed during the day, right? Yeah, the mouth guards. And so he went to looking for it. He couldn't find it anywhere. And he's like, and like for days he was looking for it. He couldn't find it anywhere. And my mama was vacuuming. The dog had gotten it and put it under the bed. She had chewed it up. She had chewed up his mouth guard. She did. I'm like, well, at least it wasn't your damn dentures or some shit like that. Oh my God. Oh my God. We have fun when we read cards too, sitting on the dock of the boat. So. Brittany, Carolina did that. Not socks, but drawers. Oh my God, it was terrible. She would find them. It's like I was looking at her and I'm like, bitch, you are a nasty bitch. I'm like, you are a nasty bitch. What is wrong with you? Right, I know. But she did. She would do that. Now Baxter does get my socks. He likes to chew my socks. There you go, Tommy. Me too. I know, right, Stephanie? I swear to God, the fart sniffer. The fart sniffer. That dog will forever be referred to as the fart sniffer here at the cottage. Just like Baxter is known as suspended animation, right? God. Now, just about every dog I know will eat cat dookie. They'll get in the damn litter box. They will go to that litter box and chow down. It's like, what? So gross. I know, right, Brittany? It's like, what in the hell? But he ate cat litter. That is the litter. Now I know of dogs that'll eat the cat turds. It's like, what in the hell is wrong with these dogs? Like, I automatically, if I at any point in my life had a dog and a cat, Brittany, that is so gross. But like, I would automatically put the baby gate, put the cat thingy behind the baby gate so the dog couldn't get to it. And I tell you, I've got a friend that's got a dog and two cats, and the dog pushes the dog's a big black lab and pushes the baby gate down. It's like, it's just a constant struggle. That is so gross, Brittany. Yeah, and then they come try to give you kisses. I'm like, you can take that shitty breath somewhere else. You can take that dookie breath somewhere else. And I tell you, Baxter, whenever, and he's still house training, he is slow to figure things out. Let me just say that. So another nickname that Baxter has is Deputy Dookity. Deputy Dookie. Baxter's nickname is Deputy Dookie. I can't believe I'm telling y'all this stuff. What is wrong with me? Deputy Dookie. Deputy Dookie. So look, like my daughter knows that that's his nickname, right? And so on some of her Christmas presents, it says, look, y'all know her name's Abby. It says, to Abby from Deputy Dookie. I swear to God. I swear to God. Right, Brittany? Deputy Dookie. Deputy Dookie reporting for duty. God. Dee Dee, I know, right? You know what's hilarious though? I've got a video that I took of him. I caught him chewing my kitchen rug one time, I don't know, a month or two ago. And I was sitting on the couch, but I could see him in the kitchen chewing my rug, right? And he was just a chewing that rug. He was just a chewing that rug, right? He thought nobody was watching him, and I was sitting there watching him. And I was sitting there on the couch, I could see him. And I put the camera up and I said, Deputy Dookie. And he went, and I said, Deputy Dookie, what are you doing? And he was like, it was like deer in the headlights. It was like deer in the headlights. And then he came around and ran toward me and body slammed me. I was like, God. But no, he knows who Deputy Dookie is. And he knows whenever I call him Deputy Dookie, he's in trouble. And when he potties in the house, that's what he gets called, Deputy Dookie. I have to clean it up, and I'm like, oh God. I'm just glad I have no carpet in my house, thankfully, so it's easy to clean up. But it's taken forever to house train his ass. I think he doesn't care. Well, one thing, when it's raining, and look, I've got a covered back porch, okay? And like, all you got to do is step your lazy ass out there, go out there and pee. He goes out there, he looks out the door, he sees that rain. He's like, oh, just shit inside. It's like, what? He's like, I don't want to go out there, I'll just shit inside. Why do I want to go out there and shit in the rain? I can shit in here where it's good and dry, and you'll clean it up and everything will be fine. Who's got who trained? Who has got who trained? He's got me trained. Yes, weaponized incompetence. Oh, he definitely weaponizes it. You nailed it on him, Brittany. He definitely weaponized. He's not near as dumb as he pretends to be. Oh, that's so sweet. Lap dog, 120 pounds. I love that. Santiago, to be fair, if you call me Deputy Dookie, I would too. Baby girl and Pip. My cats are Buddy Boy and Bella Blue. You would feel like something was wrong. He will not. He's bougie. He will look out that door, and if it's raining, he's like, I ain't going out there. I'll just pee or poop in here, and you'll clean it up, and everything will be fine. Exactly. They know how to play us, right? It's like, what is wrong? Hey, Nature Explorer, how you doing? Anyway, God, crazy as all get out. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna go get me something to eat. I'm about to starve to death. Now that we've talked about doggy do. It is next level genius, right? You got to hand it to him, right? But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I love you guys. I had fun chatting. This was hilarious. Love y'all. Bye.